Afternoon all, you join me inside a BMW 330. Except it's not a BMW 330 because it's got the letter E after it. Now, most car people would say a BMW 330, 3 litre straight six. No, it might say 330 on the back. Under the bonnet is a 2 litre 4-cylinder engine. I mean, the world's gone mad. It's bad enough when Audi started putting 4.0 on the back of their car and it meant trim level, not engine size. Now BMW are doing the same thing. A 330 ain't a 330 anymore. It's a 320, except it's not. It's a 320e. So it's a hybrid, except it's not. Because it's a plug-in hybrid. And here we go with my opinions on plug-in hybrids. Now, I've previously driven this car and I did a 90-second video on it, which is on Facebook, on Reels, praising it because it looks like a BMW 330. I would go outside, but it's pissing down. So you're just going to have to take my word for it. Google it. It looks like a BMW 330. It drives like a BMW 330 and it goes like a BMW 330. And it's banging. It's a proper BMW saloon that you can drive around and hammer it into corners and you can have a really good time in it. And I really, really enjoyed it. However, here's the issue with this. This is a plug-in hybrid. Now, my thoughts on hybrids are already well known, except this is a plug-in one. So you have the option of the inconvenience of plugging it in, and you have the option of charging it. And why you'd stop at a motorway and charging the plug-in hybrid, I don't know. That's just ridiculous. You'd only ever do it at home. So you've got to be able to charge at home to be able to do it. And it'll do to get you off your driveway. Because here's the issue with plug-in hybrids. I've driven this 110 miles. And all the time, I've been using a regenerative braking to recharge the hybrid batteries. Because these are plug-in, but they do charge under regen. They do, honestly. Except they don't. They don't at all. I've never met a plug-in hybrid that charges really well under driving. If it's empty, if the batteries are empty, it's empty. And the only way you're filling it up is by plugging it back in. So I've done, I'll hit the button. I've done 110 miles in this. There you go. So if you look down here, that's my hybrid range. Yeah, that's not even naught, that's less than naught. And as you can see, I've got nothing. So in that 110 miles, despite there being a lot of country lanes involved in that, I have managed to charge nothing. Absolutely nothing. So the only way you can do it is to plug it in. But here's the thing. You plug it in, you might get 40 miles. And that's if you're driving at 10 mile an hour in a city, constantly stopping all the time. As soon as you get above 20, forget it, you're going to use that up in no time. And over 30, it won't work anyway. So you've got a plug-in hybrid that you could plug in to get 40 miles out of. And when that's gone, it's gone. And it's not coming back until you plug it in again. Because it doesn't regenerate itself. None of them do. So the question is, what is the point? Well, the point is saving the planet and blah, 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 and emissions and ticking boxes with the government and everything else. But at the end of the day, they've produced yet another useless piece of machinery. I don't know what the answer is to put this right. Take the hybrid thing out is the answer, but you've got to leave it in because otherwise you can't get around the emissions and then you can't sell cars and then you've got to pay zero emission vehicle mandate and all the rest of it. And so therefore, manufacturers are coming up with these gizmos and gimmicks. And they are just a gimmick. The plug-in hybrid is nothing more than a gimmick. And the worst thing is, and this is the worst thing. Let me show you this again. Hopefully you can see this. Down here, here's your rev counter, right? In the 330e. That blue bit there, that's the hybrid bit. So you can see, you ain't going very fast if you're using the hybrid bit. However, up here, look, is the word boost. That is brilliant fun. It's almost like a little bit of nitrous coming in top end as you're hammering it round a corner. You hit that, back end will go out. Lovely. Now, they fitted that to this car, and it's brilliant. Except you never get to use it because you never have any battery, and if you use it, it uses up the battery straight away, so you only get to use it about twice. So yet again, they've delivered another thing on a car that you can't use. This thing's a good thing, but you still can't use it. And you can't use the bottom end because you have to charge it up and you have to plug it in. But what's the point of plugging a car in just to get about 20 miles out of it? You just as well not bother and just put petrol in and just crack on. And so you've got this car. Look at it. I'll show you the full car. Look. There you go. Lovely BMW cockpit there. Look. Look at that. Lovely bit of kit. Nice screen. Low fuel. There. Turn that off. It won't turn off. There you go. There you go. It's a proper BMW. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Except they fit an hybrid motor to it that's useless at low speeds, useless at high speeds, and doesn't recharge itself. So they just as well have made a BMW 330, 320. Why not just stick a 320 on the road and have done with it? Because of climate change bollocks, saving the environment, zero emissions vehicle mandate, and all the other shit that they put in to make manufacturers come up with this crap. But the insulting thing is, the manufacturers come up with this crap and then get people like us to buy it, knowing that it's crap, and knowing that it does nothing, and knowing that it's pointless and they're just ticking boxes. So who's the mug? Anyone that has one of these. Now, apparently these have terrible, I've been on the forums, terrible reliability issues. And if the hybrid batteries go, you're looking at £7 grand. And the hybrid batteries go. And when they go, the car stops running. It's not a case of you can just drive it on petrol. The car stops running. So they fitted something that you can't use, doesn't work, and breaks down and costs you a fortune to fix. It's getting worse. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's all like almost like we're being trolled by car manufacturers. So there you have it. The BMW 330e plug-in hybrid, which isn't a 330, isn't really a BMW, and isn't really a hybrid. And it's pissing down. I'll tell you what, I'm having a hell of a day. There we go. I'm going to go and deliver this now. Have a lovely time, everybody. Future my arse.